Well, welcome to this update on the build of Awanui, Nordhavn's first 51, built in Tuzla, Istanbul. On this video, you're going to meet Jeff and Drew Leishman from Nordhavn, go on a bit of a tour of the Marina and the shopping centre, and guess what? You're going to hear much more from Fiona. She's buying into this videoing, starting to get chatty and putting her input. So sit back and enjoy.
Dad in his happy place. Next to a love heart. And his other love. All the boats. And that in the distance is our hotel. Enjoying it, Marky?
Yes, good. Beautiful.
So I saw Mark in the distance over there where I said about McDonald's, and we have a rule on our camino that if you ever get to an intersection, and this here is an intersection, as you can see, you can go straight there where I thought he went. I just happened to look this way, and can you see him there in the distance looking in a shop? So he's obviously forgotten what the rule was when we're caminoing. So Marky, what are the rules when we're caminoing?
Well, I got to a point where I could go straight ahead or to the left, and I had to wait there so that you wouldn't get lost.
Correct.
So here, I kind of get that, but I moved probably 30 metres off to the left in a completely open area. So
the rules are different now.
No, I just figured you'd look around and pretty hard to miss me, really.
Not really, no. We're lucky I looked around because I had you in my video, which you'll see, going straight there by McDonald's. That's where I was heading.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere near McDonald's.
Well, at least we're together again.
So I guess what Fiona probably doesn't realise is that I get final editing rights. So I get to reply to her comments. So for those of you that didn't realise, we did the Camino. It's an 800-kilometre walk across Spain, and we'll show you some photos of that at some stage. But at the end of the day, there was a rule there that when I got to an intersection, because I walked faster, I had to wait for Fiona, not head off in my own direction. I'll be back soon.
This is for you, Renee. We're in a shoe store. An outlet shoe store. Do you think that man there might find something in here? I'll get back and let you know if we've had success. And do you think we may have had success? Let's have a look. One got, he found some. And he says they're really comfortable. So, it's finally got walkers, runners, sand shoes, whatever you want to call them. I think he was more excited about this than the boat. Now he thinks he can wear his shorts, so look out for the next shot with him in his shorts.
The marina and shopping area is quite something really, and essentially the shopping area was built with outlet stores to attract busloads who come of visitors purely to shop. It's incredible.
Where are we, Marky?
Turkey.
So here, I'll show you where we are. We are the marina, opposite where we're staying, the Crown Plaza. Lovely boats there. I've just said to Mark, this is what it'll be like for us. We'll have our boat there and be coming in to have something to eat or drink. And we've just stopped here because we've had no lunch. We do this, we have a breakfast, and then about 3 in the afternoon you start feeling really hungry. So we're just going to stop for something now.
Nice, eh?
Lovely. So here we are in the marina where all these shops are in this great big shopping area. Unbelievable. And just happened upon all these shops where, guess what, you can buy all the stuff that we'll need for the boat. Like pots and pans and kettles and all sorts. So it will be a fun couple of weeks when we are back over here getting everything that we need for the boat. Isn't that cool? Very exciting. It's lovely here, Marky.
It's cool inside, that's what's nice.
Yeah. The beer's good, the wine's good.
Yep. And we'll
Nice to be here.
go back and watch the tennis.
Tennis, yeah, pretty lovely. Just waiting for Drew and Jeff. Gonna have a drink with them.
I've had a long flight.
They've had a long flight. They can't really see much. This here is the top part of the boat that goes up the top there and sits over the front cabin. And what they were doing is they needed to fit all the cabinetry, so they wanted to make sure it fitted. So they kept putting this piece on and off there. We saw it being taken on and off the other day. But it's actually a special extra piece because that piece is actually on the boat down there. This is our boat at the top end, at the front end. But Murat, who you just saw walk past us just a minute ago, there's Murat over there and the teal top over by his boat. He decided he would make a whole new piece like this so that he wasn't putting our top on and off and it flexing all the time. So isn't that just absolutely amazing and stunning? And there she is in all her beauty. And the floors have been going in today. It's been really cold. Mark's got some footage of that because I didn't take my camera with me on the boat.
So today's been pretty amazing really, because for the first time we kind of see how the whole structural integrity of the boat really comes together. So what you're looking at down here is the jig that goes on top of the floor for the salon and the galley. If you look down here, that's the thickness of the fiberglass. So it looks to be about 10 mil thick. I just put this down yesterday and the jig goes on top because as the fiberglass goes off where it's attached to the side of the boat, so you can see there where it's attached with fiberglassing onto the main structure of the hull. It settles, and so they put this jig on the top. I'll use it on all the boats, and they screw into it so that it holds it absolutely level and flat. And then all around the perimeter of it, where you can see it's attached to the main hull. And then away in the distance there, you'll see the bulkhead. It's over by the entrance up to the wheelhouse, pilot house. That's structural as well. And from the top to the bottom and into the floor, it's all fiberglass. And you'd have noticed in the last video when we looked into the hull itself, there were stringers all around the boat and all along the boat, and these all get fixed onto those. So by the time you get this floor set in, the floor to the guest room set in, the floor to the master cabin set in, and then the floor to the pilot house set in, all fiberglass to the edge. And the deck goes down on top, which slots into this right down to the bottom of those scupper holes that you can see there in the middle of the picture. So it comes right down to that big beam that's going along below it. Gets epoxy adhesived in and then all the way along the top, where effectively the stainless steel rub rail around the edge of the boat goes, they get screwed through with Tech screws as well. So you can see how it's pretty solid. There's no two ways about that. So at the bottom of that jig, that's actually effectively the finished floor height of the main saloon, and then there's the hatch leading down. If one of the engines ever had to come out, they can take it out through there, and that's the engine room down inside there. So you get no doubt at all about the structural integrity of the boat. At the end of the day, that's pretty important. So we're going to leave tomorrow. Today's the last time we'll see her for, well, basically until she's almost ready. And there's been massive changes even in the last 2 to 3 days, so things are going to start happening pretty quickly, I expect. And I wouldn't be surprised if the next set of photos that we get will actually see the deck tied on to the hull here, which is getting close to being pretty much outfitted. So it's been a good trip. So that's a wrap really for our visit to Telgren's Tuzla factory. The next video we head back home through the amazing Istanbul airport, incredible terminal building. I'll give you a good look at that. And then there's a little bit of a surprise about where we go to from there, because things don't go quite as planned. But look, it's been amazing. We've got total confidence in the build of this boat. It's getting closer, and the next time we're up in Istanbul, it should be to pick her up. Very exciting. See ya.